What's up guys, and welcome to another transfer video on the channel. And today on the news we're gonna talk about Manchester United. They are trying to sign Jack Grealish from Aston Villa, but Aston Villa wants huge money, a lot of money for the player. Also in the news, Jude Bellingham, he was ready to sign with Borussia Dortmund, but apparently Manchester United are still in the race to sign the wonder kid for Birmingham City. And finally on the news we still have this rumor about Ben Yedder, Manchester United, and now a lot of Premier League teams want to sign Ben Yedder from Monaco this summer. Check all of this news and much more next in the video guys. Don't forget to leave a like, that's really important. Let's try to reach 400 likes in this video guys, so smash that like button, it's really important for me and for the channel to grow. Enjoy the video guys, let's go. Today we start with Sinisa Mihajlovic has signed a new contract as manager of Bologna. The club have announced the new deal runs until the summer of 2023. Mihajlovic took over at Bologna last year after a spell in charge of Sporting Lisbon. Manchester United are interested in Rome's Turkish international winger Yedder, according to the Corriere dello Sport. The 22-year-old would be a cheaper alternative to the likes of Jadon Sancho and Federico Chiesa. Reports in Italy have previously suggested Yedder could cost a buyer 30 million euros. Everton have made an offer for Lille defender Gabriel Magalhães, his agent has confirmed. Fernando Garcia told Aria Napoli Everton made a proposal to Lille at first, while Napoli made one later. Gabriel likes Napoli as a club and Gennaro Gattuso as a coach. Ivan Perisic wants to stay at Bayern Munich, claims Nicola Shira. Bayern are reportedly in talks to extend his current loan deal, but parent club Inter may prefer a permanent sale. Honduras international Najar appears set to win his 7-year spell with Anderlecht, joining LAFC. Highly rated Bournemouth winger Ryan Fraser has turned down a short-term extension, the club has confirmed. Simon Francis, Andrew Sermon, Arthur Baruch and Charlie Daniels all signed deals that will see them play out the remaining 9 matches of the Premier League season. Fraser, however, linked with several of the Premier League's top sides, will be free to move when his current contract runs out at the end of June. Former England international Michael Dawson has signed a 1-year contract extension with Nottingham Forest. Qatari side Al Duhail have appointed a third party to make inquiries over the availability of Rangers striker Alfredo Morelos, the Daily Mail reports. It is said that Morelos, who is under contract until 2023 with the Glasgow club, would prefer a move to a big European side. Rangers valued to the Colombian at over 17 million euros. Former Bayern president had to step in to prevent Thomas Muller leaving Bayern Munich, Sport Bild reports. The German outlet claims that Muller was on the brink of departing Bayern Munich due to the lack of appreciation from ex-coach Niko Kovac. With the former president having convinced the attacker to stay, however, Muller has returned to top form under new coach Hansi Flick. Ligue 1 side Bordeaux wants to sign veteran midfielder Borja Valero, according to Tuttosport. The 35-year-old is currently at Inter following spells with Villarreal, Fiorentina and West Bromwich Albion. Bordeaux manager Paulo Sousa worked with him at Fiorentina and would reportedly like a reunion. Athletic Madrid are pushing Thomas Partey out the door amid interest from Arsenal, according to reports. The Ghana midfielder has been heavily linked with the Gunners as well as Manchester United, PSG and Chelsea. However, Athletic Madrid are not likely to pull in a huge transfer fee for Partey due to the economic downturn from the coronavirus. Uruguayan left-back Lucas Olaza is returning to Boca Juniors following his loan spell at Celta de Vigo, claims Continental Gloss. Celta are apparently unable to pay to keep him on a permanent deal or to extend his loan beyond the end of June. Chelsea are keen to sign Algeria winger Said Berame, but face competition from Leicester for his signature, according to the Express. The 24-year-old, one of the standout players in the championship, could cost a buying club 28 million euros. Berame has scored 21 goals in 75 games in the second year. Flamengo's coach Jorge Jesus has denied Manchester City's bid to sign Brazil under-20 star Vinicius Souza. According to reports, City have made an offer of 4 million euros for the 20-year-old that was rejected by Flamengo, who wants to keep their player for their title defense. The defensive midfielder has been compared in style to Manchester United's Matic. MLS franchise Nashville are currently talking to PSV about acquiring striker Maxi Homero on a loan deal with an option to purchase. MLSsoccer.com reports that the talks on the 21-year-old center around a €2 million loan fee, with Nashville able to trigger an 8-figure purchase clause if they wish to purchase the forward. Homero has been on loan at Vélez Sarsfield during the 2019-2020 season. Wigan left-back Anthony Robinson is being pursued by West Bromwich Albion according to the Express and Star. The 22-year-old defender, who has 7 caps for the American national team, was reportedly close to joining AC Milan in January, but the transfer fell through. Robinson was on the books of Everton between 2015 and 2019, but never made a league appearance. Manchester United are still in the race for Birmingham City wonderkid Jude Bellingham, with the midfielder's move to Dortmund hitting a snag. Sportbild reports that while the 16-year-old has agreed personal terms with the Bundesliga club, a transfer fee has yet to be agreed with his championship side. Bellingham has excelled at the heart of Birmingham's midfield this season and went on a tour of Man United's home ground, Old Trafford, earlier this year while investigating his options. Australian midfielder Jackson Irvine will leave Championship side Hull City after failing to agree a new contract. The 27-year-old was among 4 players who have not renewed their deals and will not feature for the remainder of the season, the club announced. Irvine, who has 34 caps for the Socceros, has been a Hull City since 2017, making 112 appearances and scoring 10 goals. Aston Villa want at least €90 million for their captain Jack Grealish, with Manchester United leading the race to sign the midfielder. The Daily Mail reports the Midlands club have slapped the price tag on their star asset, despite Red Devils executive vice-chairman Ed Woodward insisting transfer fees won't be as high after the COVID-19 pandemic. Grealish has been a shining light for relegation-threatened Villa this season, scoring 7 league goals and nabbing 6 assists. France under-18 international Tanguy Kouassi will join Bayern Munich after choosing not to sign a professional contract with Paris Saint-Germain. The 18-year-old will officially link up with the Bundesliga champions in June and sign a 5-year contract according to reports. Kouassi, a defender who can also play in the midfield, has made 13 appearances for the Parisians this season, scoring 3 goals. Real Madrid no longer wants Ajax Donny van de Beek. The deal is completely off. He was previously a medical away from joining, with a €50 million fee agreed with Ajax. Napoli have announced that Mertens has signed a new deal committing his future to the Italian club. The new deal will see Mertens under contract at Napoli through the 2022 season, with an option to extend that deal for a 3rd year. Mertens had been linked with the likes of Chelsea and Inter as his prior deal moved towards an end this summer, but the Belgian star will instead remain with the club he has represented since 2013. Marco Cana signs a long-term contract extension with Anderlecht until 2023. Arsenal, Manchester United and Liverpool are all interested in signing Monaco forward Ben Yedder, according to France Football. The 29-year-old wants to leave Stade Louis II this summer and could be available for a fee within the region of €45 million. Ben Yedder has also been linked with Manchester City and Tottenham after scoring 19 goals in 31 matches for Monaco this season. Real Madrid only have 5 days left to seal a deal for Rennes midfielder Eduardo Camavinga, according to AS. The French club are hoping to tie the 17-year-old down to a new contract over the next week, which would see his price tag increase dramatically. Madrid have been heavily linked with Camavinga throughout the 2019-2020 season, with his current deal at Rennes set to run until 2022. Luka Jovic is ready to call it quits on his time at Real Madrid amid an underwhelming debut season in Spain. The Serbian international has many options, but Sport Mediaset claims he has decided he wants to make the move to AC Milan in the next transfer window. The Serie A side hope they can convince Madrid to let him go by offering 7 million euros to taking him on a 2-year loan deal with an option to buy him outright for 35 million euros at the end of that period. Everton teenager Dan Rose has joined Schalke. The 16-year-old rejected a contract offer from the English side to sign a long-term deal with the Bundesliga outfit. Paris Saint-Germain looks set to make a move for Bayern Munich defender Lucas Hernandez, Le Temps Sport reports. The French have had their eye on the centre-back for some time and are even eyeing a move for his brother Theo Hernandez, who is at AC Milan. Bayern are open to negotiating a deal for Lucas, and PSG sporting director Leonardo is willing to pay a big price for him. Rafa Benitez says there have been talks regarding a potential swap deal with Napoli that would see Carrasco head to the Serie A, with Dalian Professional receiving Lozano in exchange. Carrasco is on loan at Athletic Madrid from the Chinese side, but looks set to leave on a permanent basis amid links to several teams in Europe. And Dalian boss Benitez says he had spoken to Napoli about letting the Belgium international move to Italy if it means Mexico star Lozano would go the other way. Milan are keeping tabs on Empoli midfielder Samuele Ricci according to Calciomercato. Borussia Dortmund Leipzig have also been linked with the 18-year-old, and Napoli have already tabled a 12 million euros bid for his services. Milan are ready to join the race for Ricci's signature, having been impressed by his performances for Empoli this season. And to end the video guys, Pedro is set to join Rome after agreeing to a pre-contract with the Serie A club, leaving Chelsea frustrated and potentially at risk of losing an important squad member for the remainder of the Premier League season. The 32-year-old has accepted a 2-year contract, which includes an option for an extra year at Stadio Olimpico, which would see him turn down approaches from Real Betis, Vissel Kobe and Inter Miami. We reached the end of the video guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. You already know, like I said in the beginning, our goal for today is 400 likes, so smash that like button. It is really important for me and for the channel to grow guys, and it only takes 1 second. Leave a comment down below about whatever you want guys, subscribe if you're new, I'm Default, and I'll see you guys in the next video.